Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a bare face, which means I'm going to be testing out a product for you guys, and the product I'm going to be doing a first impression on is actually the Holika Holika Lazy and Easy Face to Change Photo Ready BB Cushion, and this is a collaboration with Gudetama. When I saw it on MEMEBOX, I just knew I had to pick it up because the packaging is so cute. Now they do have a bunch of other products within this collection, including blushes, and I think I saw cleansers and a sheet mask, but this is the one that caught my attention, so it's the one I'm going to be testing out today. It does have a few claims, including to make skin look smooth, bright, and flawless, even in front of the camera. So it's supposed to be photo ready and selfie friendly. It also has UV protection, whitening, and anti-wrinkle properties. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in so that we could start application. Alright, so this is what the cushion actually looks like. Like I said, it's super adorable, very cute, and inside the box you do get a refill, which is really nice. I did get the shade number 23, which is the second and darkest shade, so hopefully it'll match my skin tone. And even the puff is Gudetama themed. That is absolutely adorable. Love that. Okay, that actually looks pretty dark. Not gonna lie, that looks a little bit dark. We will see. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna apply this to half of my face and then we'll go from there. So let's get started. Alright, it's looking a little bit light. But I do have my studio lights on. I'm not filming in natural light. And usually with these BB cushions, because they have such a high SPF, they do give that white cast off. So let's see if we keep blending, and maybe I'll be able to actually do a little bit of a check-in in natural light. We'll see. Okay, so that's half of my face done, and my first immediate thoughts is that it does have a really light coverage. It is a BB cushion, not a cushion foundation, so I wasn't really expecting too much in that department. And second is that it kind of has that grayish tone. I don't know if you guys could really tell on camera, but in person it does look a little bit gray. We'll see if it oxidizes throughout the day, and maybe I'll be able to do a check-in in natural light. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other half of my face and the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back. Alright, so we are starting this pretty late. It's 1:28 p.m. But I am gonna be wearing this for as long as possible. I love how I'm talking to you without actually being in the frame. Let me go ahead and sit down. Alright, so now that you could actually see my face, is probably a lot better. Unfortunately, it did start raining, so natural lighting is no bueno at the moment. I'm gonna stick with my artificial lighting, if that's okay with you guys. And this is what the BB cushion looks like now set and with makeup on top of it. It does stay dewy. This isn't dewiness of the BB cushion. This is actual highlighter, so it's not really that dewy. And it does have a very light coverage, like I had mentioned before, which is really not all that buildable. So I did have to go in with concealer to conceal any imperfections. It didn't really oxidize all that much. Maybe it just needs a little bit more time, or maybe it doesn't oxidize at all. We will see. I do kind of just see, I don't know, I'm like seeing a kind of grayish tone to it. It looks incredibly dewy here. I did not apply like highlighter on my chin or anything like that, but I am anticipating having to blot this quite a bit throughout the day. So that's about it for now. I will see you guys later. I don't know if you guys could see there, but it is 5:12. And these are the results. I'm looking pretty shiny at the moment. I still haven't blotted. So maybe it's not the most ideal BB cushion for people with oily skin, but I will say that it is very comfortable to wear. I really don't feel it on my skin. And even though I'm looking incredibly shiny, it really hasn't broken up on my skin. So impressed in that aspect, because usually when I get like this shiny, the foundation or the BB cushion or whatever I'm wearing kind of starts to slip and slide all over the place. This one hasn't really done that. Right, so now that I've blotted, this is what we're left with, and just as a reminder, this is highlighter, not the actual BB cushion itself. And I don't know if you guys could tell, but like I said, it really hasn't broken up on my skin. It's still there. We will see with a couple more hours of wear if it stays put. So I will see you in the last check-in. So it's now 9:47 in the evening and I've been wearing this for a little over 8 hours now, and this is what we're left with. Disclaimer, I did have to blot about an hour ago because I was looking like a disco ball. I was all sorts of shiny. It wasn't pretty. But either way, at this point, I could still see a bit of my blush and a bit of my bronzer, so that's a good sign. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this BB cushion, so let me go ahead and go through a list of pros, and not so much cons, but things to take note of. So for pros, I wanted to start with the fact that it's very lightweight. You really don't feel it on your skin, and it's very comfortable to wear. Also, it has a light, natural coverage, which is actually my preferred coverage. I like for my skin to peek through, and that's what you get with this. Also, it holds true to the claim that it has a smooth finish. Not smooth in the sense that it's flawless, because being such a light coverage, I really don't see how it could be flawless for everybody. But smooth in the sense that it doesn't over-exaggerate any flaws, if that makes sense. So it doesn't really over-exaggerate pores or fine lines, which is really nice. And I could see this being long-lasting for the right skin types, because even though I have very oily skin, and I've had to blot throughout the day, and I've just gone in with a bit of blotting paper, I haven't added more product or gone in with more powder, this really hasn't broken up on my skin, which is very interesting because my past experience with BB cushions is that because they have such a high SPF, it will start to break up and move around as the day progresses, and that really hasn't happened with this BB cushion, which is very interesting. Now, for things to note, number one is that it's not really meant for people with oily skin, as it has been proven, but I think people with dry to combination skin are really going to enjoy this BB cushion, especially if they like a dewy finish. Another thing that I mentioned is that it really isn't all that buildable. I did try to go in with a second layer on any imperfections, and that really didn't work, so I just had to go in with concealer. And also, as I've been mentioning, in person, I could kind of see it has somewhat of a gray tone. I don't know if it has to do with the studio lights. Unfortunately, we weren't really able to see what it looked like in natural light because it was such a gloomy day. And I don't know if you could tell on camera, but in person, I kind of noticed that it has somewhat of a gray tone. Just something to note. In conclusion, I have really mixed feelings about this BB cushion. I think it's nice, but unfortunately just not suited for my skin type. I will continue to use it, but it's not gonna be really something I grab for every day. Maybe just something to toss on before I head out to run an errand. And I don't know, have you guys tried this BB cushion? If you have, let me know what you thought of it down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Like always, all of my links will be down below so that we could stay connected. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so that you're notified every time I put out a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by, and until next time.